a losing car.
Alright then guys, welcome to the video, welcome back to the channel. This is a super random one. I only found out about this yesterday. As you can see at Santa Pod, I've got the Civic, and as you can see in the background, we've got Jack McNeill's K20 swapped Jazz there too. He's invited us down because he wants to do some drag racing. We've got some other EP3s here as well, which I'll show you throughout the day. But yeah, I don't actually really know what's going to happen too much. It's all on Jack really, so I'm just going to do behind the scenes, just showing what actually happens at something like this. There is an event going on that seems like there's loads of other creators here. I think first stop is go see what else is here. So we've got some, that was Jamie in his Porsche by the looks of it. So that's just done very low 10s, 146 miles an hour. That's pretty mad. This thing's crazy as well. K20 turbo, obviously it's an Atom, massive turbo on the back. This thing's going super fast as well. Ben Fowler looks in his Pista, I think it is. We've got this coming. Obviously this is a terrible angle, you can't really see anything down here. We got Jamie rolling through. Look at that. First time I've seen that car in person. I only ever obviously raced against his DC2. Oh, look at this, little tuk-tuk. Yeah, that's jokes. So, the reason we're here, Jack is filming a video with this car. I'm sure you've seen this thing all over social media. This is his K-swapped Jazz that he's had resprayed championship white. Today, we're going to be doing some runs down the drag strip just to do comparisons with his car. My car being the only car here that's mapped is the last race. You'll see it in his video, but we've got a standard Jazz to see how it does against the normal car. We've then got a JDM EP3, which isn't mapped. This has got some sick parts on it though. Also been on my stand. Got Calvin's Car Diaries just pulling past. And we've got this is a UK spec non-mapped EP3 as well. And then we've got my car, which is the mapped car. It's gonna be fun. I've never ever done anything down the strip before. I've been here once and yeah, didn't run my car. So hopefully none of us snap any drive shafts or anything. But yeah, super cool to see this car in person because I've been watching the whole build. We all rolled down here together in a big convoy. It's just so rad seeing this car championship white. We've got this car championship white. So that was pretty rad. So we got Jack here filming his intro right now.
This is my Honda Jazz and this is Santa Pod.
There's so much going on here. This thing is absolutely crazy. Got a Hummer going down as well. This is wild. There's just so much going on already. It's weird actually being here with it not being like a totally public event. Sounds like something K20. Got Ben rolling through in his Ferrari. All right, mate. We've got all the cars here. We've got Shmee's SF90. This might be one of the first times I've seen one of these in person, to be fair. This colour is so rad. We've got Adam C here, so good. Ben's got his Performante here too. We've got Calvin setting up this Golf R to run again, pretty mad. And we got Jamie down here filming his video with the S motor there too. There is literally everything going down the strip today. How jokes is this? 2 lorries. The whole back of that lorry is covered in speakers as well, which is funny. So this event is put on by Petrolheadanism. This front split on this is sick. It's like full carbon. We've got Ben Collins now driving Ben's car. We've got Shmee has just gone off down that way in full electric mode, which is mad to see a Ferrari moving without any noise. So as you can probably hear as well as see, because that is crazy loud, they're prepping the surface again. So this will be my first time ever running on some sort of prep surface, which if you know EP3s, you'll know snap drive shafts are a very common thing. And now we've got this going on as well. Look at this Hummer. There we go. So we've got both of Ben Fowler's cars here, one being driven by Ben Collins, the X-Stig. Yeah, this would be pretty cool because I think this is the first time they've actually raced each other like this. Here we go. 11.2 and 11.5. Ferrari is 12 miles an hour faster through the trap as well. Now we've got this crazy trike thing against a go-kart, which is absolutely mad. I've never seen so much eclectic mix of stuff going down the drag strip. This is absolutely insane. So that just did 11.242, 123 miles an hour, so pretty much similar to the Lamborghini speed, which is absolutely mad. Jack's now moved on to shooting each of these cars, so the idea is, yeah, he's going to talk through one by one each of the cars. Boris has shown up now as well, as you can see. This is like a bonus for just in case there is time. This will get raced as well, so I guess by the time you're watching this, you know whether this is being raced or not. But what's cool, we're now going to head down because they're going to run a jet car and I think a funny car. It's just on idle. This thing has literally just started up. Get pushed in. This thing is... Oh my God. Oh my God. That just ran a 5.12. Is that 286 miles an hour that just ran? My ears are... what the hell just happened? My eardrums are absolutely ringing right now. That was insane. Just heard 12,000 horsepower, that funny car was. 12,000. Absolutely insane. They may even have set the alarm off on Jamie's car. It's flashing. They've also just said over the thing, you can hear the tannoy in the background. To run that car without anything going wrong for one weekend, nothing going wrong, just stuff you have to replace, is between 20 and 25,000 pounds with nothing going wrong. I mean, stuff must go wrong all the time as well. That is insane. How are people funding this? Like, that is absolutely wild. Okay, jet car is about to go. We're at the finish line because it's where we're filming the videos. I don't even know really what to expect from this end because I've seen the jet car the one time I was here before and it's another level of thing. Oh my God. Amazingly, the funny car was actually quicker than that. That just ran a 5.8 as you can see there. 271.4 miles an hour. That's insane. Right guys, we've got Jack here. Thanks for inviting me down today.
No worries, man, no worries. It's gonna be a good day.
It's so sick to finally see this in person as well. Like, oh, we've just got this gonna do it.
Oh yeah, we've got some noise, ruining it as normal. VTEC that, is it?
I've never drag raced any car on an actual prep surface.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. It should be interesting.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see if your diff comes into it. Because I know you've got a diff on yours. Obviously, I'm just running the standard diff on mine.
So I'm sure most people have watched your video before they've seen this one, but the whole premise of today is you're basically finding out the benchmark between all the cars.
Yeah, so essentially we've got a standard Honda Jazz, a standard Civic Type R, a JDM Civic Type R, and then your Civic, which obviously, as your audience will know, has been very modified and is a lot faster than the standard one. It's about 254 or something. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the Jazz kind of compares against all of those cars, and it's kind of more of like a science experiment. I want to see exactly, you know, is a standard Jazz Type R faster than a standard Civic Type R? You know, does this chassis put the power down better with the wheel size, with the gear ratios, X, Y, Z? There's lots of different factors. The drivers obviously will be a factor as well. But yeah, it's going to be a fun day.
Whoa. I think this thing did a wheelie.
He's got higher booster engines, to be fair. That might beat VTEC.
That's crazy. There's so much random stuff here today, it's mad.
There is. Oh, we got the jet car behind you.
Oh God, it's literally everything's happening everywhere. But yeah, at this point in time, we haven't done any races. So even though you guys have probably watched this video, you know what's happened. Yes. Right now, we don't actually know.
As of now, we haven't watched any races.
So what do you think is going to happen?
I think the Jazz will... Yobbo. Kris Slix. Absolute yobbo. I think the Jazz will beat, obviously the standard Jazz it will beat. I think it will beat the standard Civic Type R. I think...
Twin turbo Lambo.
Twin turbo Lambo, very quick, won't beat that. I think it'll be a very interesting race between the JDM Civic and mine, because I think mine is a little lighter. I think the wheels are smaller, so it will help with the acceleration. And obviously, I'm just like the best driver in the world, so you've also got to consider that.
Amazing.
But I think against your car, I think yours will probably win, but it's going to be interesting.
Currently, my car is getting beauty shots. We're waiting for all this audio that you can hear in the background to stop so that Jack can film his section on my car, and then it's race time. So Jack and Javi, his cameraman, are just getting shots of my car now for the video, so you'll know where these shots overlay and all of that. Yeah, pretty sick to have the car right in front of the sign. So as you can see, this shot is set up to catch the times for the cars. I'm filming this bit for Jack's videos, and I'm also controlling the drone shots of when the cars are coming down the track. Let's see how these cars actually do. Right guys, fast forward, I'm at the beginning of the drag strip. This is pretty mental. First time ever doing this on like a prep surface. First time ever like drag racing the EP3. Let's see what happens. It's pretty mad actually from this point of view, like seeing the track literally right there. Super strange. The other thing as well is Jack's had practice now because I'm the last race. So he's done a few runs and actually figured out what to do. I have literally no idea what I'm doing. So let's see what's gonna happen. Should be fun nonetheless.
It is the final race.
The moment of truth, everyone.
Obviously, we are expecting this car to smoke mine.
Sorry, Jack. Peace out. It's not far behind though.
A lot closer than I thought, actually.
Damn, that is fun.
That was actually pretty much as close as the JDM EP3 was. That was a good race, bro.
That was good.
That was actually a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, same.
I thought you'd be smoking me a bit more than that.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I take the win, which I think is basically what we all thought would happen, but it was a lot closer than I thought. I think it'd be very interesting to see a race between my car and the JDM EP3, which hopefully we can make happen actually. Jack, I think you got to get this stuff ordered and get your car mapped, because I think we then have an even closer race in the future. I might have had my handbrake up a bit in that.
Did you?
I think so.
That would make sense.
So what exactly happened then? Being able to look at all this stuff retrospectively has been pretty cool actually. So what I think happened is, yeah, handbrake was left on slightly because I was waiting for ages. It just shows how terrible the EP3 handbrake is. But as you can see from this run, this is actually my slowest run of the day, which is why it was so close between Jack. Obviously, it was my slowest run because it was the first run I'd ever done on this drag strip. Jack, as I'd already mentioned, had a few goes at this, but if we have a look at his times, you can see he's pretty consistent across the board, but I do end up running a faster time. So yeah, I'll come back to you when we get to that bit.
Yeah, we're up next against the JDM EP3. Not gonna have my handbrake up. Can't run this, unfortunately. Okay, it's game time, guys. I've got nowhere to put this camera. Oh, he's hit the limiter.
Come on! Come on! Come on! So close! Whoa!
There we go. That was pretty good. That's what happens against the JDM EP3. We're gonna run the JDM EP3 again because why not? It's free to do as many runs as we want today. So hopefully this camera down here doesn't move either. We're about to go. Loads of wheel spin. I think he's gonna get me. Yes. So interesting, it's got way more top end. Oh, so good. I was spinning so far. Very intrigued to see my time and see how much slower I was because of the wheel spin, because obviously my first run was way better. So this will be interesting actually to see, like, I was pretty much spinning all the way through first, like just how much of a difference that makes to like the overall end top speed and all of that stuff. Either way, that was a good bit of fun. Obviously this is all for bants anyway. I'm now gonna jump back on my camera that's pointing at the thing for Jack because he's gonna do another race. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think this might be him racing the Jazz against Boris. I'm not totally sure right now because he just rang me to tell me that something's happening. It turns out I was 0.4 of a second slower on that run, which clearly shows how much the wheel spin just affected me.
Okay, lots to unpack here. So first of all, I think it's super clear that the final drive that's in the JDM EP3, this is David driving by the way, makes a massive difference to the acceleration, as everyone knows already. I also found it very interesting that I had much less top end compared to the cars I raced. There was way more mid-range, which I guess is just a characteristic of these Skunk 2 dropping cams. I could see cars pulling back towards me, which was also why my end trap speed I think is a bit lower. Either that or I was letting off a bit early, also possible. As you can see, my first run against the JDM EP3 was my fastest run of the day, and that's almost half a second quicker than my run with Jack. Pretty big improvement, and you can see also that I then run 0.4 of a second slower in the second run against the JDM EP3 with that wheel spin, but that was still quicker than my run against Jack, so proves that, yeah, a bit of seat time does make a difference.
And so the last run was, yes, Boris here against the Jazz, and as you would have seen from Jack's video, the Jazz absolutely dominated. I bet Ben Ben was pretty annoyed that he lost. He's pretty competitive, isn't he?
I did give him the losing car, but I mean, this is arguably just as fun, so he won in the end.
Pretty happy when he got out anyway.
Smiling from ear to ear, so what more can you ask for really other than that? That's what cars are about, in my opinion. That's why I like Civics and stuff. You know, everyone knows they're not the fastest thing there is. You're going to get gapped by a Mark 7 Golf R realistically, unless you've done silly work to the engine, but it's the feeling of the VTEC, and it's like, it just, if you watch all the videos back of all of the stuff that we've done today, driving these cars, you'll see consistently among all the drivers that we're just all having a great time, and that's what it's about, in my opinion. These engines and these cars, just, they give you a smile, that's it.
I think that is what so many people don't understand.
They don't understand it, and that's why, like, I actually think that getting a fast car, it's so overrated now because of the rise of like these family EVs which can do a 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. It's made being fast not cool. It's all about how does the car make you feel, you know, in my opinion anyways.
I'd agree with that. But yeah, this is everything for Jack's video done, actually, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
finished, should be.
Quick iPhone clip. We've got Jack in the car,
Returning our drone.
returning the drone.
It's been so useful. It puts you back in your seat a lot more than mine does. Like, this is quick, you can tell. It feels torquey.
Yeah. So there's 50 horsepower gain in the mid-range.
If you hadn't had your handbrake on, I would have been stuck.
So last bit of the day, as you can see all of these 3 cars lined up. This is what Jack wanted for the thumbnails. And with that, guys, that is going to do it for this one. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Huge shout out to Jack for having me along today. I'm pretty sure most of you would have come from Jack's video anyway, but if you haven't, go check Jack's channel out. I'll leave all the links down below. Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite car that ran today? Don't forget to like this one. Pick up something from the brand if you want to help support a little bit more. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.